It's 1975. Microbiologist Richard Blakemore is looking at a drop of muddy water from a salt marsh in Massachusetts. Under his microscope, countless bacteria are swimming, but they aren't moving randomly. Every single one is swimming in the same direction, to the same edge of the water droplet. He thought it might be the light, so he covered the microscope. They kept going. He brought a simple bar magnet near the slide, and suddenly they all reversed course. Blakemore had stumbled upon an organism that lived by an invisible force. What he found inside them was a perfectly linear chain of tiny iron-based crystals, specifically magnetite, the most magnetic of all naturally occurring minerals on Earth. Each bacterium, a single cell, forges its own internal compass needle. This chain, called a magnetosome, is physically constrained within the cell. So when the chain torques to align with the Earth's magnetic field, the entire bacterium is forced to turn with it. It's less about actively navigating and more about being passively dragged into alignment, like a microscopic weather vane spinning in a magnetic wind. But why? They don't need to find north. The real advantage is finding down. Earth's magnetic field isn't perfectly flat. The field lines dip into the ground. These bacteria thrive in mud with very specific low levels of oxygen. Too close to the surface is too much oxygen, too deep is not enough. By following the magnetic field lines downwards, they can find that perfect layer of sediment to call home. This is called magnetotaxis. In the northern hemisphere, they are north-seeking to go down. But fascinatingly, magnetotactic bacteria in the southern hemisphere are south-seeking, because there, pointing south means pointing down into the mud. This internal compass isn't unique to bacteria. Migrating birds, sea turtles, and salmon all possess some form of magnetoreception. But what about us? Try this. Point to where you think north is right now. Without looking at a compass or the sun, how confident are you? For a long time, the answer was assumed to be 0. But inside your own eyes, you have proteins called cryptochromes. In birds, these proteins are linked to their magnetic sense, using a strange quantum effect called the radical pair mechanism to essentially see the Earth's magnetic field. We have them too, but their function in us remains a deep mystery. We may not see magnetic fields, but that doesn't mean our brains don't notice them. In carefully shielded labs, researchers like Joe Kirschvink have placed human subjects in darkness and silence and then exposed them to a rotating magnetic field, similar in strength to the Earth's. The subjects reported nothing, but their EEG readings told a different story. A specific type of brainwave, the alpha wave, showed a significant drop when the field was rotated. This is a classic sign of the brain processing a stimulus. So a part of your brain is aware of magnetic fields, even if you are not. It's a subconscious sense, a neurological ghost. The evolution of this sense starts with a simple problem. For the bacterium, the world is one-dimensional, up or down. The magnetic field is just a reliable arrow. For a bird, the world is a three-dimensional map it needs to cross. The magnetic field provides a grid, a sense of direction and latitude. For us, navigation is even more abstract. We build cognitive maps in our hippocampus, not just of physical space, but of social hierarchies, data, and ideas. Yet the fundamental task is the same: orienting an agent in a complex environment. The bacterial compass isn't just a curiosity. It might be the simplest known solution to one of life's most fundamental problems. We live our lives guided by the light we can see and the sounds we can hear. But these organisms, from single-celled bacteria to complex vertebrates, experience a layer of reality that is completely invisible to our conscious minds. They feel the pull of the planet's molten core in their very cells. It makes you wonder, if a sense this profound can operate just beneath our awareness, detected only by our brainwaves, what else are we missing? What other fundamental forces of the universe are shaping our biology in ways we haven't even thought to look for yet?
Monotony has grown fast. Nearly 2,700 people have watched in the last few weeks, yet less than 0.03% are subscribed. It would mean a lot if you joined by hitting subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.